with Watford. Rostron is needed because of a lengthy injury to the regular left-back, Nigel Worthington. And more signings imminent here, with Chelsea's Darren Wood lined up to come next week. Also on the casualty list, Wednesday's former Liverpool forward David Hodgson, but his absence means a place today for David Reeves, a boyhood Liverpool fan whose idol is Ian Rush. So Reeves, if not the rest of Sheffield Wednesday, will be pleased that Rush is back today after a 3-game absence. Rush for John Aldridge is the one change in a side which has Steve Nicol restored to his favourite role at right back and Jan Molby in the centre of defence. The referee is Roger Pawley, Harrow proprietor from Cambridge, and as you can see, it's his first season out in the middle in the Football League. The form guide on Sheffield Wednesday isn't very encouraging. They've lost their last 4 league games, 6 without a win, 1 win in the last 12, and they dropped to 4th from bottom. So they need victory here. But so too do Liverpool, trying to keep pace and make up ground indeed on the leaders Arsenal. Varane, Rostron into the fray for the first time. Well, there's been a lot of speculation about discontent in the Sheffield Wednesday camp as well. Some of it coming from the captaincy, which has been taken away from Mel Sterland, currently England's right back, and given to Nigel Pearson. Sterland's not happy about it. Molby going in, and it deflected to Madden, who's given it away to Barnes. Rush. That was the height of optimism, really. Ian Rush had the shot, and the player who used to hero worship him, David Reeves. And you can see perhaps why. They're similarly built, and Reeves having to show Rush that he knows a thing or two about scoring goals. Roger Pawley making sure that Ronnie Whelan gets away the full distance. He was just holding up Sheffield Wednesday from taking the free kick. The movement involved Pearson and West. West going around the back. Struggling at the bottom of the first division, have beaten Mike Hooper. It all came from a clever free kick. West pulled away to head it back. Then Varane got a touch. Out came Hooper, but he was beaten to it by Proctor, and it was over the line, said the referee, who was very well placed to make that decision. And Mark Proctor catches Liverpool out. Sheffield Wednesday lead after 5 minutes. Franson. Back from Burrows. Well, Liverpool have had problems in away games this season. The last game, 3-1. Beaten at Old Trafford, and Mark Proctor has given them another problem here. Sheffield Wednesday striving to keep up considerable momentum here. Varane, and Hooper at full stretch. The goalkeeper, who might just be critical of his own part in the way Sheffield Wednesday took the lead, certainly was at his best here. Rostron, though, to take the corner. West, 2-0, Varane! Another set piece. Cooper already conducting the inquest. Why was it flicked on, perhaps, is the message. Why didn't they deal with it at the near post? But they didn't. West guided it on. Varane just there for that sort of occasion. And a rip-roaring start by Sheffield Wednesday. 2 goals in 14 minutes. One from a free kick, one from a corner. Well, when you think that Liverpool conceded 3 goals in, 6 minutes at Manchester United in their last away game. And look at the animation there, Varane and West really just patting each other metaphorically on the back for the way they, between them, made it 2-0. And the hubbub around Hillsborough. And Varane, his first league goal since October, and what a time to get it. Moley, after Reeves had lost control. Burrows, Barnes has gone infield, which has made more space for David Burrows. West has come back though with him. Burrows wants to take him on, which is to Burrows' credit, because Liverpool have got the chance their arm now. Varane, to his credit, running at Liverpool and getting the breaks. Well played, Imre Varane. Brilliant play, because it's gone on for Reeves. There are 2 waiting in the centre. Siggy Jonsson wouldn't reach him, but that was all down to Imre Varane. Oh, look at the space here for Beardsley, and what a miss! Coming with some 12 minutes remaining in the first half, at a time when a goal could really jangle the Sheffield Wednesday nerves. If Beardsley had been able to find the target there, as really he should have done. But that's the way it's been going in front of goal for Peter Beardsley recently. Whelan. Jonsson playing it over the top of Liverpool. It holds up for Varane. Reeves through the centre. It almost came to him off West. That wasn't quite the plan, I don't think. Rostron. Here's Pearson. Sterling to the right. Jonsson. Icelander, who's very composed on the ball, has earned Sheffield Wednesday a corner, really playing his best football for the club he joined as a teenager. Siggy Jonsson is 22 now. Well, can Liverpool defend a little better at the near post this time, if indeed that's where Rostron chooses to deliver the ball? Varane goes in again. My word, it was very nearly number 3. A little deeper this time. And it came off Sterling. And Varane put it wide from very close range. Barnes. Nichols made a good run on the far side. Liverpool look in the opposite direction with Beardsley. Maybe a shot is on. It's a good effort too. It was a rasper from Beardsley. He was just shuffling the ball from one foot to the other until the gap opened up, which it did. And he fired the ball through that gap, but it was always rising. Sheffield Wednesday haven't beaten Liverpool here at Hillsborough since 1964, but what a chance they've given themselves with Mark Proctor's goal after 5 minutes, backed up by Imre Berardi's after 14. And Liverpool with plenty of thinking to go through and discussion with Kenny Dalglish during the half-time break. At half-time at Hillsborough, it's a scoreline to raise an eyebrow or two. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Liverpool 0. At this stage last season, Liverpool had acquired 50 points. They'd scored 47 goals. 31 points, 24 goals, the current standings. A strong indication of the falling off in achievement. Mind you, last season was a very hard act to follow. One of the most authoritative championship-winning performances in the history of the Football League. Run at Pearson, rush in the centre, and Turner just beating him to it. And if that's an indication of what Liverpool have come out for the second half to do, Sheffield Wednesday are going to have some problems. Nicely played by Johnson. Johnson, who starts a 3-game suspension after this game, having been sent off Coventry. Rush, Beardsley is free, but Rush wants to go himself, and it looked as though it might have been deflected. The referee thought not. If it wasn't a deflection, it was a slice. And Ian Rush's appetite for goals there really taking over when the sensible pass, the better percentage pass, was for Beardsley. John Aldridge is to replace Steve McMahon. Aldridge back at Hillsborough, where he scored 2 famous goals in the FA Cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest last April. Without yet being at their best, Liverpool have got more of a grip on the second half. Burrows, Barnes in behind Sterling again attacking Cranston, and it's Rush, and he allowed himself the second touch, which allowed Sheffield Wednesday to get the block in. Beardsley, it's all Liverpool at the moment. Cranston concedes the corner, but the chance a moment or two ago belonged to Ian Rush. 25 minutes left. Liverpool striving to make up the ground lost in the first 14 minutes. And all Sheffield Wednesday able to do at the moment is drop in behind the ball. Barnes in the centre. It's well hit, it's swerved. But Chris Turner obviously got a clearish view of it. And Turner is an excellent shot stopper. And that, by his standards, was a comfortable one to save. Berardi's offside. Who's going to recover quickest here? It's Rush. Beardsley. Oh, that has to be a foul. And Sterling, possibly for protesting the decision as much as for the foul itself, is going to have his name taken. He's left Beardsley down in a heap. So, number 2, not a lucky number today. Both Ablett and Sterling have received the yellow card. Barnes leaves it for Mulvey. Oh, and Turner! Aldridge must score, no! Whelan! Nicholl! Well, the Liverpool players shake their heads. It was a useful strike from Mulvey, and Turner lost it on the dip. In came Aldridge, and a combination of Pearson and Turner got it away. And then it was Steve Nicholl who launched himself at the shot but couldn't keep the shot down. Aldridge ended up in the net, the ball didn't. He's got nothing to smile about. Mulvey. In full cry, Jan Mulvey. Nicholl. Rush has gone to the near post. It loops behind of Reeves. And again, you can see why Wednesday really can't get out themselves, because the attackers are auxiliary defenders. It's been a spell of play in the second half by Liverpool. It really deserves the reward of the goal. Nicholl. Houghton. Everybody but Mike Hooper in and around the Sheffield Wednesday penalty area. Burrows. Beardsley. Nicholl. Oh, he's hit it perfectly! And Liverpool are back in business at 2-1. To fasten on to a clearance, and Liverpool have pressed and pressed, and finally now they've broken through in spectacular style too from Steve Nicholl. It's going to be a tense finale for Sheffield Wednesday, and the versatility of Steve Nicholl shining out again. Nicholl. Liverpool in a hurry. Houghton. Barnes. For Houghton. He's pulled it back beautifully. Aldridge! What a recovery! Two goals in 3 minutes. Houghton doing the spade work this time. And Aldridge, to his undisguised delight, met it right on the forehead, and it flashed past Turner. And it's been a fight back worthy of the defending champions. And is there more to come? Nicholl. Wednesday buckling and in danger of disappearing without trace here. Nicholl. The holding operation wasn't enough. Aldridge had run offside. So Hillsborough a happy hunting ground for John Aldridge again. His 11 goals, including the 2 he struck in the Charity Shield right at the outset of the season. Although he's been in and out of the team, he is Liverpool's top scorer. Madden's mistake, Beardsley. Still Peter Beardsley. It's Whelan who fires in this time, and Turner could afford nothing but the best of saves then, and he did provide it. If it had bounced off his body, which it might easily have done, because it was pretty fiercely hit after Beardsley had beavered away and held off Madden. Whelan controlled the volley very well, but so too did Turner control the save. Well, Sheffield Wednesday here are gasping for breath. They haven't really lived with Liverpool in the second half. It's been incessant pressure. And those 2 goals in the opening 14 minutes for Wednesday must seem a pretty distant memory at the moment. Barnes. It's a corner. Beardsley. Liverpool pressing in the second half from the first minute right in now towards the very last. Mulby. Burrows. And Aldridge! And somehow Turner kept it out. Almost a replica of the situation that led to the equaliser. Nicol tries to backhead it. Barnes. It's another corner, as it was indeed when John Aldridge came in and Chris Turner protected Sheffield Wednesday's point for the moment. Nicol. Steve Nicol again. It's been a catalogue of chances around the Wednesday goal. But Chris Turner, 30 years old now, a product of this club. Although his first spell coincided with Wednesday in the 3rd division. He looked very much a first division goalkeeper then as he flicked Aldridge's header over the top. West. Liverpool were a pale imitation in the first half, but very much the real thing in the second. Steve Nicol pulled it back to 2-1, and 3 minutes later John Aldridge on as a substitute headed in the equaliser. All this after Mark Proctor had given the game such a flourish at the outset with his 5th minute goal, and Wednesday had added a second after 14 minutes from Imre Varadi. Wednesday will prefer to remember those early stages. The second half really showed what problems they do have, but they have a point, and on a day really when both teams were seeking victory, it's possibly disappointing for both of them that it finishes level, but there was nothing wrong with the game and the excitement in it. 2-2.